There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Let's go. What's happening to everybody, man? What's the deal? What's the business? What's the businessy? We still in here. We still have our little issues. There we go. Boom. There we go. There we go, baby. We in the building. What's happening with everybody, man? It's been a minute. Been a few days, a few times, a few moons since we've seen each other. It's been a few moons since we've seen each other. I got my Jamaican patties. My wife just brought my Jamaican patties from Simply Wholesome. My baby love me. What can I say? My baby loves me. What's been going on with everybody? This is Coffee with Rios. Number one morning show, number one evening show, number one night show in the whole wide world, Craig. How are we doing? We got we have a actual dual stream going. We got a vertical, we got a horizontal, but I'm just trying to get everything working so when we do our show in the morning that we are good to go. How is it sounding? Are we good? What's happening, everybody? Let me know. Let me know, please. Please let me know. What's the deal? What's happening with y'all? What's new with you guys? It's Tuesday. We missed Monday. We didn't do the syndicate today. I was busy today. Gonna have Imperfect Perspective tomorrow possibly, but I've been getting things situated, getting things fixed, and you know how it goes. A little loud. Okay, let me fix the little loud. It's a little loud. Copy that. So I am on mic 4. Okay, that's because it's on the it's not on the dynamic. No, getting it right, getting it tight. What's happening, man? I want to give a big shout out and something I do want to talk about. Maybe you guys may not uh be want to talk about or aware of it, but I do want to give a huge shout out to Back on Fig, T-Rail, Sharky, and Smack. I have been noticing um what great work has been being done over there. The guests, the shows have been fired. They've been doing a great job over there on Back on Fig. I want to give a greatest acquisition of the year, Sharky acquisition to Back on Fig. I feel like it's just rejuvenated. It's just got some life in it. So shout out to them. I just want to get that out the way before I get started because I've been paying attention and you got to give credit where credit's due. So yeah, man, they're doing a great job. Another collab. Another collab. That collab podcast. So wait, which one? The Syndicate and Imperfect Perspective, or the Coffee with Rios with Anya and Jumby? How did y'all like that? Get that up out of here. How did y'all like the Jumby and Anya on the Coffee with Rios morning show, whatever? I thought it was dope. Give you my feedback. I thought it was dope as fuck. Oh, here we go. Okay. Now I see it. Boom. Now I'm in the right place. Now I'm in the right place. Hey, man. Let's go. Hey, I appreciate everybody up in here, man. Uh, I'm excited. I'm happy. Big YouTube stuff. You know what I mean? We just trying to do a few things. We just trying to do a few things. Just try to get this shit right. It's just some basic stuff, man. Rios in here, Uncle Rios, T.O. Rios gonna get a lot of shit wrong, but you can't say that young man is not trying to work and get it right. Um, more topics with different folks. More topics with different folks. What do you mean by that, Mel? Like when we have the joint? Are you talking about back on Fig? Yeah, the brothers in imperfect perspective. I thought that was dope. And we had the 5 mics going. So that was dope. You know what I mean? Like 5 mics, which gives us the capabilities of bringing more people on and bringing more people as guests. Bringing, like, say, the Apollo, just say back on Fig or community or whatever. You can have multiple guests. You see how community has a bunch of guests, or back on Fig has multiple guests. That's what I want to try to do with my own spin, my own touch on it. You know what I mean? My own touch on that. But shout out to y'all, man. Thank you guys. We do not have super chats. I don't have super chats. This page is not monetized. We're working our way to being monetized. So I got to do more videos. I got to have 1,000 followers. Start posting clips, lives, and just start building this up. So you guys are here from the very beginning, and I want to say I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are dope. I'm an old man, but just like the old goalie, 40-year-old goalie. Did y'all see the 40-year-old goalie in the World Cup? He's 40, and he bossed up against Spain, killed it against Spain, and went from 50,000 followers on Instagram to 7 million followers. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's never too late, y'all. It's never too late. Well, that dude had major skills. He's in the World Cup for his country. He's not just no basic dude, but let's see where he's at right now. This fool, damn it. 9 million, 10 million. I'm going to say 10 million. What's 300,000 to 9.7 million? I'm going to just say 10 million. He is at 10 million followers since his game against Spain. That's crazy. So it's never too late, you guys. You guys can get active and get cracking, man. Get active and get cracking. This is disrespectful, me saying overnight success. Right here, woke up with 50,000 followers, and now he's Oh, you guys can't hear it, huh? Hold on.
This goalkeeper to ever keep a clean sheet in a World Cup debut, and overnight, the whole world knows who he is. And here's the thing, a lot of people are saying it's an overnight success, but the reality is, bro, this guy's been grinding for 20 years. 20 years. Most people would have quit way before then, but he kept showing up, and it goes to show that your life can really change in one day, in one instant. But you got to be doing the work and putting the work in
Hey, this dude's
before.
saying my
Because the
same
breakthrough
message.
can look instant, but the work behind it is never going to be instant.
It's
So
my
whatever
same
it is
message.
you're building, content, business, whatever, keep showing up, because I'm telling you, your Spain game is coming. You just don't know what day it's on yet. Yes,
Your Spain game is coming. You just don't know what day it's on. That says at 8 million. He's at 10 million now. But I love that message. Like, I love that message so much. Like, I'm going to watch it
yesterday,
again.
this goalkeeper right here woke up with 50,000 followers, and now he's almost at 8.
That is literally what I was just saying. What I was alluding to is that it's never too late. Bernie Mac was 40 when he found super success. The dude built TMZ, whatever his last name is. He built TMZ at 50 some years old. Steve Harvey, DL Hughley, all of them got famous late. This dude is not, you know what I mean? Like, he is a goalkeeper for a country, so he is an elite athlete. But his platform and his pedestal, he wasn't on 10 million followers. Timmy, do you think he woke up that day thinking he would have 10 million followers and opportunity for endorsements and sponsors and to make money off his skill? You never know when your day is coming, and you never know who is watching. I don't have a Cash App. I don't think I have a Cash App. I think I have a PayPal, but it's all good. Let me see if I have a PayPal. I don't even know how to do this. I gotta fix it. This is don't too much sweat it right now, you guys. You know, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't even know what. Okay, let me see something real quick. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I got it. Because I do have like the bot and the tip thing hooked up to the other page. And it took me a while to figure out how to stream from this page versus the other one because it kept trying to go to that one. It's Streamlabs. I don't like. I'm on Streamlabs right now, Callie, but I'm trying. I don't know exactly how to set it up. I don't know exactly how to do it. So this is just where we're at right now. How do I go home? I don't know. I'll set that stuff up. I'll set that stuff up tonight and then have it ready for tomorrow. But for now, let's just enjoy it. Let's have a good time. You know, let's spread the word about the new channel or whatever we're doing and get people to get over here. I'm not caught up in the views, not caught up in that. It's all purpose, it's all intent. But just so you guys know, like what the message is like, dude, we can all have our moment tomorrow, or our moment may be coming today. And I tell everybody, I've been telling everybody, like, dude, we've been patiently, me and my people, my family, my brothers, my sisters, like patiently waiting, watching people succeed and watching people get their flowers and get their just due and be celebrated. And we did it without complaining. We did it without hating. It's just like, you know what? They deserve that. Good for them. Good for them. But now we're at the point of where we're starting to get our recognition, and it's our time is now. And this summer in 2026 going into 2027 is the time to fucking grind. And I'm talking about all of us, y'all. I'm talking about all of us. All of us, it's the time to grind right now. Our shit is coming. If you guys aren't paying attention to what's been going on and the rhetoric and how anytime that the pressure is on and you feel like they're trying to tear us apart or tear us down, that means we are on the cusp of our breakthrough. And right now, I feel the pressure. Right now, I feel everybody, oh, you guys need to do this. Oh, you do that, this and this and that. No, you do what God is pushing you to do. You do what God is pushing you to do. Do what you know is right and what you feel is right. And what is your blessing is your blessing. What's for you is for you, and what's not is not. And our blessings are en route. Stay the course. We just have to stay the course. And that shit right there, just of that young man getting his just due and getting the followers. And somebody will say, like, oh, damn, overnight success. Overnight success. And he's been working his whole damn life to get to this point, to win a World Cup, to be in the World Cup. The followers, that's just cherry on top. But somebody be like, damn, look at him. He just because he did one good game. No, because he practiced his ass off every day that he practiced. Every moment that he put in extra work and was working when nobody was looking, put in the work when nobody's watching, y'all. People tell me, are you crazy? Why you keep changing this up? Why you keep doing that? Why you keep, because I'm being moved. Something's moving me this way. Spody Face had a solid interview. I think Rios will fuck with it. Where was his interview? Oh, on Back on Fig? His interviews. I saw Spody Face on Back on Fig. That was dope. I fuck with all mature content. I fuck with entertaining content. I fuck with the balance. I mess with it all. I mess with everything. And I like that it's us in the forefront, us making the move. And that's why I started this off by saying shout out to Back on Fig, because I see the momentum. I see it. I feel it. And it's a shout out to them. And there's no benefit to me shouting them out. It's just that I want to recognize it and talk about that shit. Coffee in the middle of the day. Coffee in the middle of the day. You know why he was laughing on Back on Fig? Because he was around some real niggas. He was around people he could be comfortable with and he could relate to. And that's about creating these platforms that are real. That's one thing that you cannot fucking create is authentic. You can't just create authenticity out of nowhere. You can't create connection out of nowhere. You can't create understanding and knowing a joke or knowing this just because you want to. No, you have to be that. You have to be from that. You have to understand. You have to be cut from the cloth. You have to have an upbringing where you could get that joke or where you could understand this play over here or this play over there. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. All right, I don't know about all that. Hey, Callie, don't knock it. Is what don't knock it. Just let the blessings go to who deserves it and people. And then pray, what we do is we pray for the change that we want to see. We pray for the change. We become the change that we want to see in the world. Man in the mirror type shit. Bro, man, from the fifth floor. What's up? I got 17 people in here on my live, just randomly in here. Y'all hit the alert or whatever. I don't know how you guys know that I'm in here, but this is dope. This is dope. Catalyst is a real thing. People don't really understand the importance of a catalyst in like in a concoction or in a mixture. You need a catalyst to have the reaction. And I don't want to say it because people be like, oh, you glazing or you tooting your own horn. But I look at myself like a catalyst. You know what I mean? Like a thing that causes reaction or somebody that puts themselves out there to be attacked so that there can be change everywhere. You may not think it's direct or it may not be immediate, but I see the change and I see when people see and they understand, may not be mentioned and may not be said, but people, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Cause and effect. A catalyst is, let me just pull it up for y'all. A catalyst is a substance that accelerates a chemical reaction without being consumed or permanently altered in the process. Create the change without being changed. Be the change without being changed. Just add yourself to the mix to be a catalyst to the change. And you don't even have to change who you are. All you do is just adding your little 2 cents to the situation or just making this apparent or being obvious or transparent with the situation, and it can change shit within. All it needs is a catalyst. Like, damn, these two things are cool, but add this catalyst and now you got, I'm not gonna go to like anarchist cook literature, but you need a catalyst for boom. Also, I'm trying to stay correct without saying the wrong thing or getting my early page striked or he said he talking about some other shit. Oh, you seen the Discord link? Okay, boom. I added the Mr. Jason Rios to the Discord. I added the Mr. Jason Rios to Discord. So okay, so people getting notices and alerts there. Okay, I was gonna do a post on the YouTube channel, the Society of Freedom, but I just hopped in here and just chopped it up. No need to waste time. JB says the word catalyst comes from the Greek word katalyne, which means to dissolve or to loosen completely. I learned about, I was old when I learned about catalysts. I was building whatever we were building and just wherever I was working. And you had to have a catalyst for a lot of those mixtures for bonding things to certain surfaces or creating a certain kind of heat or whatever that you need for building. And I was old. I was 35 when I learned about a catalyst and all that shit. But be a catalyst in life. Be a catalyst. I love that definition. Like, in broader context, it refers to a person, event, or thing that provokes, speeds up, or causes a significant change or action. Mr. Jason Rios, the catalyst. The Ghetto Cafe, the catalyst. Do y'all still want that nickname over here? Y'all still want to be called the Ghetto Cafe? You guys are in here. It's 19 of y'all. Y'all get to choose. The power of being here early, the power of being here now is you guys get to choose what we're going to call ourselves. Do we want the Ghetto Cafe still? What do you want? Biggs 909, a little perspective goes a long way, straight up. I want to see if the vertical is, do you guys know if the vertical actually generated? Did it really generate a vertical live? I don't know if it did. Let me see. Oh, it did. Okay. It did generate a vertical live. Cool. I got 2 people over there watching that. Twos and fews matter. Twos and fews. There was a thing called Master Bomb that we used to use to, like, if there was a crack or this broke off or this, Master Bomb would, let me stop. Good. A little perspective goes a long way. So in perspective, I want to say something that to me, that moved me this year, just recently moved me emotionally, made me have like an emotional, like, not like an emotional or like caused an effect in me and with my family, was seeing Jalen Brunson and his father. First off, shout out to the Knicks, man. Shout out to the Knicks for doing their thing. The Knicks did their shit. The Knicks did their thing. That's just first and foremost, shout out the Knicks and what they did, and to the 3 dudes from Villanova, Brunson, Hart, and Bridges. Dude, I just am so, I can't even imagine my son winning his championship on a team that I'm a coach of or a team that I played for, and then getting to look at my son receive his flowers and receive all the congratulations and the celebratory things that he deserves. And the father stays so strong. The father is stronger than me. And that's that. I looked at the father and I was like, I want to be that kind of father. I want to be strong like that, to where I can still make these amazing moments, still teachable moments and lessons. And not give way to emotion and still be able to say, no, my son still needs work and this and that, and he's great, but he can be better. And to be able to be in that moment and be in the now and be conscious of what you're doing. Woo! OG, I didn't know OG was from Canada. I didn't know that. Let me see something real quick. I want to see how something. I didn't know OG was from Canada. I didn't know that. Shout out to Canada, man. Icky Ricky, man. Shout out to you, dude. Icky Ricky know all the Canadian business. Like, yeah. That's us right there. Shout out. Oh no. Yeah. No, I need to do down more. Dang it. Shout out to us, man. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to all our peoples around the world. OG had an. Am I tripping, or did they say that OG Anunobi, I think, shot 50% from the 3-point line? 50% from the 3-point line is absurd. And from Africa, Canada. There's a lot of Africans by way of Canada. Elon Musk. Africans. Speaking of Africans by way of Canada. Oh, shoot. But I think he means like true Canadians, like people that are literally citizens of Canada. I know you fucking lying, Ohio. I know you lying. He shot 78% from the right corner. Yeah. I'm giving it Jalen Brunson's MVP for sure. But it tells you, it shows you what a court general means to a team. Not this freestyle basketball, this freestyle position, this positionless basketball. A leader in a point guard that's a court general is so important, especially if you got cold ice water running through your veins. Not allowing certain shit to get you down or not be messed up by this miss or this and that. You gotta have I hope for my son's sake that this is the new movement. Court general. 6'2" court general. I'm praying to God that my son is 6'2". But hey, y'all put herbs in here that'll help my son's bones grow and be 6'2". You know what I mean? Minimum. What should I be giving him? What should he be eating? Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. I wanted to go to, I wanted to get to Brunson. And before we get to Brunson, let's give a shout out to Anya. Let's show Anya some love, man. I'm so proud of her. For how she's coming along and what she's doing and how she's growing. She's dope.
That's why
I want to ask you guys your opinion on something too about basketball. I'm glad Ohio's in here. I wish Speedboat was in here. What am I? Okay. I swore I sent it to somebody. Oh, I can look at it on my phone. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. There's something that I want to show you guys. Oh, I sent it to Ayana. This is gonna piss me off if I don't have it. Dang it. I know I sent it to her. Maybe it was Society of Freedom. Okay, you guys look at this for now. For right now, let me know your opinions on this. Let me know your opinions.
you look at the top 10 players in the NBA, 5, if not 6, are from Europe. We are not teaching our young kids how to play this game the right way.
How bad is the AAU destroying our league, the NBA?
There's still a lot of coaches out there who are trying to develop the right way, but the shoe circuit is just too powerful. You know, as the money began to come trickling down, the AAU.
The shoe circuit. These cats making money off of shoes. The shoe circuit. Like, damn.
Platform became a showcase platform and no longer a development platform. A lot of the old school guru coaches, the ones that like to teach and build the fundamentals, now became the issue because now it was important to let players play free without structure. So now this open run gun style of play has taken place more than the methodical style of play that, coaches use to teach and train and develop players.
It's some bullshit because it's all hype. We go out and get just the top.
Way to come in just with the real right away. It's whose uncle does that remind you? Is that old? What's his name? Dang it. It's some bullshit.
Players. I get the top 10 guys. I put them on a team. So there's no teaching. There's no coaching, nothing. They don't know each other, but it's like, you're the 10 best. I expect you guys to win. Like he said, we're showcasing for the shoe companies.
And that's why European basketball has surpassed American basketball. European basketball, they practice twice a day.
Polynese?
That first morning practice, all fundamentals, all footwork, all passing, all shooting, all dribbling, all learning how to set screens, learn how to come off screens. You come out here and you go to an AAU practice or whatever, what do you see? Roll the ball out, y'all play. And meanwhile, you got Joker and you got guys like that that's non-athletic, but what do? They tear your ass up because they know the fundamentals of basketball and they got a high basketball IQ. That's why when you look at the top 10 players in the NBA, 5, if not 6, are from Europe. We are not.
Opinions. First off, opinions. Let me know. What do y'all think about that? Go at it in the chat first before I give my opinion on that, because I have my argument. I'm not going to tell you if it's for or it's against, but I have my reasoning. And it's all right. Can I go? Can I go? Can I go now? Can I go? Nope, I ain't trying to. Euro basketball haven't passed us. Nope, I ain't trying to hear it. The Euros are top heavy outside that they trash in the league. That's cap. I wouldn't say that they can score, but they hardly play D. Luka not better than majority of American players. Joker is just bigger. To just say that Jokic is just bigger is crazy. Let's not minimize the skill that he does have. They are unathletic, and the fact that they can score the way they score by being unathletic, the passes, the IQ, it is up there. And they train differently. They focus on different stuff. But what I would say is, who was the last foreigner to win it? The last main player on the team that was a foreigner to win a championship? Jokic? Did Jokic and them win? It's got to be something. If Jokic is playing the way he's playing, getting the MVPs that he's getting. They won in 2023. But that was who I would say is a good example of foreigners balling together is the Spurs. Manu, Tony Parker. I'm going to call Tim Duncan a foreigner too. Call Tim Duncan a foreigner too. He's just bigger. That's facts. It's not that he's just bigger. Bigger than who? There's no big men in the league. Show me a big man in the league that plays basketball the way Jokic does. Joel Embiid is a great big man, but he can't stay healthy. Y'all better, but are they the main person on the team is the question. I was going to go from the Spurs, Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki was a foreigner that killed his run in the playoffs, probably one of the best ever. So we can't say Tim is a foreigner. I want to call Tim a foreigner because he was big fundamentals. But what I will say is team basketball is back. Jokic and Joel Embiid is not that much difference in size. I think Joel Embiid is bigger than Jokic. I think Joel is bigger than Jokic. Yeah. Look, check this out. Joel Embiid is 7 feet versus 6'11", 280 pounds versus 284, wingspan 7.5. Joel Embiid is bigger. So you can't say that. Can't say that. But I don't think Euro basketball by itself, just a team of Euro players, can win a championship. You got to have some of that American grit, that fight, that dog. Like the way that they was dogging Wemby, every time he went to go for alley-oop, 2 people football hit him. They football hit him every time he tried to roll to the basket. Boom! It didn't matter how big the defender was. It could have been Alvarado, I think, Brunson. It could have been anybody. They all football hit him every time. Yeah, Jokic is better than Embiid. Jokic is better than Embiid because Embiid can't beat Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns went to work on Embiid. Embiid don't got it. He ain't got the dog. He got the dog in him. And this is what is needed for our American players, our American athletes. What I'm about to show you is what is needed. And wives, oh man, I don't want to say this. I just had to catch myself. Way to catch yourself, Rios. Way to catch yourself. Men, don't listen to outside people telling you you're too tough on your kid or you're this and that or that's not right. He's going to think you don't love him or this and that. Teach your kid the right things. Push your kid to be tough. Push them harder than they think they can go because they can go harder than they know. Push them. Don't listen to...
Better. Hold the follow through though. Come on, here we go. Come on, let's go.
Come on, Jay. Concentrate, Jay. Concentrate.
Follow through. Everything you do has to be legit. Habits. It's not fast enough.
Look at how he's
No follow
running.
through, not fast enough.
Look how he's running. Knees knocked, this and that. It ain't all together right there. But the harder you work, the more work you put in, the more your father pushes you, the more people push you to be tough, the better you'll get. Look at how he's running. He wasn't super athletic.
Tired is for the weak.
Tired is for the weak.
Go.
Look at his legs. Look how he runs.
Better. Follow through.
That shot, though. That left shot.
Go. Stop walking.
Stop walking.
Better. Better.
You got to be tough on your kids. Greatness comes from being pushed to be great. You don't just be great without being pushed to be great. You don't just accidentally become great. You don't accidentally become a leader and this and that just because of something just fell in your lap. No, you have to be pushed for greatness. Sometimes it's the lack of things also that push you to be great. You could have lack of. The hungry dog wins the race. But as fathers out here, push your sons and your daughters to be great. Teach them what pain and what it means to be tired, what it means to be exhausted. It will take them so far in life. I ran track my whole life. And it was a blessing from God that I ran on the track teams that I ran on, because fast at Long Beach Sprinters to Fast Action to Long Beach Poly, and the crew that I ran for in Long Beach Poly was called Death Row. How the fuck you put a kid on a team called Death Row? That was our team. We ran the 4 to the 8, 4 to the mile. And we were called Death Row. Nobody wanted to be on the Death Row team. But if you ran the 4, 8, or the mile, you was on Death Row. But because when I ran Fast Action, Coach Yolanda, Coach Dwayne, and then I'm forgetting the other coach's name, pushed us so hard that no practice, there's nothing on earth that would get us tired or that we would be like, oh, that was harder than Fast Action. We would be crying after practice, legs shaking, this and that, throwing up, every practice. It didn't matter how much in shape we were. All throughout the year, we would be on the verge of throwing up, even at the end of the year. So when we went anywhere to play sports, basketball, football, or anything, we outworked everybody. You couldn't outwork us because Lashinda Demas' mom, Olympian, her mom and dad pushed us to the brink of death. So that when we went to Death Row, it was nothing. We went to Death Row in high school in the 9th grade. We used to do 25 200s. That was our workout, 25 200s. We would run a 200, jog across the track, and run another 200. And they all had to be under 30 seconds. All had to be under 30 seconds. And you had to jog across. And if you didn't jog across in the right amount of time, you have another one. And every practice, we had to run a mile. And I think our mile had to be under 6 minutes just to start practice. You have to train a dog. You can have a cold breed. You can have a cold ass breed of a dog or cold ass this or whatever. Genetics is off the chain. But if you don't train the dog, it's just a dog. What up, Fly? I see you up in here. I ran the 4, the 8, and the mile. The 4, the 8, and the mile. And we was the middle distance team. And it was called Death Row. And we used to have to run a 6-minute mile before practice. The warm-up. People would come to our team and die in the warm-up. Couldn't make it out of the warm-up. But because we were pushed so hard as kids, and that's when I came off an Achilles injury. I came off an Achilles injury. I was out for a year. And we were so vicious. I was out for a year and I went to Death Row like it was nothing. I had gotten to a accident on a BMX, on a dirt bike, a bicycle dirt bike. And the what is that called? Where the pegs, you know how you stand on the pegs on the back of a bike, you have pegs in the front or pegs in the back. A peg went through my Achilles. The bike, we were going down the hill, crashed, the bike tumbled, and the peg landed right on my Achilles and went through and punctured my Achilles. So I was out for a year. But went right back to Death Row. When I came back to Death Row. Shrimp Life, what up? We got our people in here, dude. Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, thank you guys, man. Hey, make sure you hit the alert, the alarm, or whatever to let you guys know when I'm going live. This is the live channel. This is where I'll be going live from. Damn, when is Father's Day? And guess what? Track was so hard that I thanked God that the bicycle peg went through my Achilles. What's the question? Oh, wait, my bad, Ohio. Hold on. What was the question? My best 800, being that I didn't run. I don't think I ran track after the 10th grade because I got kicked out of school. My best, I think, was a 154 or better. Better than fastest 400 in the 9th grade. I ran 49 or 48 or 49 in the 9th grade. Yeah. We was for real. Manny was a track star. But if they would have let us in Ohio, that was in the 9th and 10th grade. After that, they didn't let me run track no more. And that I wasn't even the best 800 runner on the team. Well, of course, I was in the 9th and 10th grade, but I grew up with Michael Granville. That cat was running a one. We were seeing cats run a 146. Michael Granville, look him up, running a 146 in high school. Obi Moore, we grew up with some. We grew up with some complete animals, some complete dogs. Really ridiculous. Man, we used to do the long distance medley, the 8, the mile, the 2 mile. It was some crazy shit. My best that was my best times as a track runner, and I did that shit drunk. I was running practice. I was running track drunk and running in track meets drunk. Track was amazing. Track really prepared us for everything. Like if we start working out, we did so much track that if we started working out right now, our bodies would get back on track. I'm not saying like that, back to that, but our muscle memory is crazy. That's the only thing I complain about Wavy Cardi is that they didn't allow kids to pick the stuff that they wanted to do so that they could stay interested. Like Manny could have been a long jump guy. And to Ohio ties, the 800 to me is not the hardest race. The hardest race is the 400-meter hurdles. 400-meter hurdles to me is the dog race. Like that separates everybody. Because it's a complete sprint. Well, shit, they be sprinting the 8 now. The 800 is considered a sprint. But I don't know how we got there. But it was, because we're talking about Jalen Brunson. Push your kids to be great. Push your friends, your people around you. Push everybody to be great. Every single person. Nah, you could do more. You could do better. I know you could do better. I believe in you. You could do more. You're not doing enough. We got to push our kids. And sometimes people will try to get in the way of that. People will try to get in the way of Serena and Venus Williams' father, King Richard, pushing his girls in the rain and doing that, but push them to be the best ever. And also train them mentally to deal with some of the stuff. I don't know what's going on. Let me stop. The 400 is a sprint. Yeah. And you see how high them hurdles are. You look at the hurdles from the stands and it's like, oh, okay, for sure. You look at those hurdles, walk up on those hurdles and be like, what? Hey, the Jalen Brunson drill right now. Push them. Run. What are you walking for? Stop walking. Push your kids, man. You never know when your time comes. You never know when your time comes. You have to push yourself as well because sometimes you're going to be in the gym by yourself. Sometimes you're going to be going live by yourself. Sometimes you're going to be setting up by yourself and people aren't going to understand what you're doing. But push yourself to keep going. I'm doing something. I'm just going live. Work, content, because I know I'm preparing for something. Everything isn't about views. Everything is about who sees you or what opportunity arises. Are you ready for the opportunity that arises? They say preparation meets opportunity equals luck. I don't think it's luck. What's for you is for you. It was written. The Knicks said it. It was written. Imagine being 5'5" doing the hurdles. Shh. Imagine doing the hurdles in general. But let's get to something. Better Living, what up? Let's get to something. Oh, shoot. The Jumbie Live was legendary, timeless. Jumbie's coming back. Jumbie is going to be a regular Jumbie's gonna be a regular. Hey, Fly, whenever you feel like it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here. I got the chairs. I got the setup. Anybody could come. You know what I mean? Come chop it up. Just, it's been random. These lives have been random, I know. But yeah, Jumbie is dope, man. And did you guys hear what he was saying about the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and these people taking advantage of people and this and that? He's got a whole lot more to talk about. We barely went to it because there was other things. Hey, Carlitos Way, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you. Really, really do. Yeah, Sydney McLaughlin, the GOAT, for sure. But I wanted to talk about this Trump shit. This Trump shit and the UFC 250, the Freedom 250. And how you guys feel about it and what took place. Whether you like the Obamas, whether you like Michelle, whether you like Barack Obama, you don't like him, you disagree with this shit or whatever, no matter what, it's the president and the first lady, the ex-first lady of the country. And that dude saying that shit to me is the most ultimate disrespectful thing that you can do. On the White House lawn. Like, it's just like, damn, it literally just became a trashy ass government on the forefront. Like, it's just trashy. Trashy, just left and right trash. Let's see, hold on. And this dude broke this shit down perfectly. You guys keep commenting, talking about it, but this dude broke it down perfectly. Like, hold on. You guys know who I'm talking about? The guy who beat a brother to win the fight he won. The guy who won the fight against I'm not even gonna call the dude a name who got beat him, and then afterwards completely disrespected the first African-American black. Man. And then people be like, oh, it don't matter who, we don't care about this. Like, it's the principle of the matter of the fact. Wavy. It looked like we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna do it.
Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
I get asked every now and then.
Am I right? On the White House lawn, at the White House, in front of the president, you should be nervous to say shit like that in front of the president.
Why I am so angry. Why can't I reach out to people with differing views and find common ground? And my answer has been and will continue to be, why the fuck do I want to find common ground with a group of people that not only find this funny, but believe it to be true? Better yet, why the fuck do you want to find common ground with these human-sized herpes sores? You know, we had an opportunity to rid our country of this cancer post-Civil War, but instead, my white ancestors said there's been enough division, and now's the time for unity. And let these bottom-feeding racist fucks continue to hold positions of power in our country and shape the narrative around their traitorous actions as states' rights issues and not a fucking owning human beings issue. And you fast forward 150 years, where you let the Daughters of the Confederacy dictate history to half the fucking country, and we wind up with this racist display of allowed and accepted white supremacy to say from the South Lawn of the fucking White House that the former First Lady of the United States and first black woman to hold that title is a man. And the thousands of transphobic, homophobic, xenophobic, racist, rotting acorns that find that funny acceptable are the people you want me to find common ground with. The only common ground I want to share with these skid marks of history is the ground I'll be standing on over their graves after their stain on humanity is an embarrassing chapter of history and we finally acknowledge them for who they are. Bigoted, racist pieces of shit that added nothing to society, and the world is better off with them 6 feet in the fucking ground.
He cooked. Like, he is pissed. Cooked. And the thing is, they'll try to get you to laugh and joke and like diminish what and minimize what's being said. And it's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal. No, it is. It is that big of a deal. Because what they're trying to do is take away the legitimacy of the first black female, the first black first lady, and the first black president. They're trying to illegitimize and minimize who they are as people and this and that, and just telling false narratives and fake shit about them so that we can never relate and have our representation be celebrated. They have to shit on everything. And this, what he said, piece of crap, on his moment took the opportunity to shit on what is real. And whether we agree or like or dislike or whatever, it's what they're not just disrespect, they're disrespecting you. They're disrespecting you. They're saying you are not equivalent. You're not capable of being authentically you and being in a position that you're in. They will make sure that our highest will be disrespected at the lowest. And we'll accept it like, oh, that's not our fight. He's just joking. But this is what I'm saying. They're trying to take away and tell you how you should feel about shit. He was cooking. And the standard, what do I say, you guys? The standard only what? Drops. The standard only drops. If we can have a nitro circus and motorbikes, jumping and doing this and beer and this and that on the front lawn of the White House or whatever lawn of the White House, what do you think should be acceptable on your own lawn? If this is the standard for the White House, what should be the standard for your house? Less. Right? Look at this crap, man. This is crapola. They were having brawls like this is at the White House.
Yo, watch out.
Imagine being so comfortable with who you are and where you are in life that you go and fight at the White House. Well, shit, they saw that they could go and break in January 6th and do all the shit that they did, and get pardoned. Why not fight at the White House? You know how brazenly confident you have to be to fight at the White House?
Cops, you're going to jail, bro. You fucked up.
Hey, he just attacked me.
Hey, no, stop! Get down! Get down! Get down!
I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah, she throwing her right into the body.
Yo, watch out. Cops. You're going to jail, bro. You fucked up.
Hey,
you're going to jail, bro. You messed up. You should go to jail. But guess what? They'll be pardoned. Trump will say, oh, you know what? It's just a big celebration. We were just all having a good time. It just got a little out of control. Just got a little out of control, everybody. Just having a good time. Are we not allowed to have a good time? For them. For his people. As long as you support him, they're just having a good time. Is there Idiocracy Part 2? Oh, shit. Or was his first presidency Part 2 and this is Part 3? Because the movie Idiocracy is so on point. Watch this. DC is a complete joke right now. And, oh man, I'm trying not to get too political on the first live on this channel. I don't want to get flagged or whatever. But guess how much money we're giving to the opposition, supposedly the opposition in this war, like how much money we're giving them. Giving them money. They're going to be richer after this. They're going to be more comfortable after this. What are we doing, you guys? What is going on? Like, for real, what is happening? Shit trips me out. Shit trips me out, man. And this is for Cali and Ohio ties who think Caitlin Clark is just the greatest. Oh, she's just so good. She's just so great. Caitlin Clark. Just so you guys don't think I'm making some shit up, I'm gonna just play this real quick and then we're gonna get to Caitlin Clark.
The Iranians are saying that they're going to have access to a $300 billion reconstruction fund. True or false?
You did not hear that wrong.
Well, and that's the sort of thing they could have access to, funded by the Gulf Coast Coalition, so long as they honor their end of the obligation. I think that one of the things you're going to see, Ed, and
Andre, but does that mean that, does it take away from them having $300 billion and on top of $24 billion on top of the $300 billion? I don't care if it's not taxpayers' money. Do you remember the hell that they gave Obama for giving him the money? Do you remember that?
and people have to be skeptical of this, is that the hardliners in the Iranian system will overemphasize the benefits that Iran gets while underemphasizing all the things that they have to concede and all the things they have to provide in order to get these benefits. So we absolutely are open to the Gulf Coast countries investing in the reconstruction of Iran, but only if Iran ends their nuclear program, ends their enriched stockpile of material, and is really open to an inspections and enforcement regime that gives the American people confidence they're never going to have a nuclear weapon. So I think the dance you're going to see, Ed, which is going to be interesting, is the Iranian media, especially the hardline media.
The Iranians are saying that they're going to have access to a $300 billion reconstruction fund. True or false?
True. True.
Well, Ed, that's
just say true. Just say true, Vance. JD, say true. You don't have to have this long-winded, well, only if they follow the stipulations and the standards and the things that we set for them. Just say true. Just say true. The outrage over Obama giving $1 billion to them. He just gave him a plane load of money for, and what he did it, didn't he do it for like some, I think he did it to like receive some of our people. Look at this.
Fresh outrage over the $1.7 billion the U.S. paid to Iran earlier this year.
What did he say, the outrage?
Over the $1.7 billion the U.S. paid to Iran earlier this year. The White House is being accused of paying ransom because one payment was handed over just as Tehran released American prisoners. Well, tonight here,
that was for prisoners. That was for Tehran to release prisoners to us. And we were, not we, certain amount of people, a certain kind of people, a certain supporters were outraged about this.
Details of how and why that giant sum of money was delivered to Iran.
$24 billion is frozen assets.
Martha Raddatz following the money tonight.
It was a moment celebrated in the U.S. at the time, the release of those 4 Americans held by Iran for years. But there's more to this intriguing story. Pallets of cash, $1.7 billion in foreign currency shipped to Iran on a private plane.
Foreign currency.
Payment for a failed arms deal from the 70s interest included. The first installment, $400 million, happening just as the 4 Americans were freed. The administration denies accusations this was a ransom payment, but has acknowledged the money was used as leverage to ensure the prisoners were released.
We have to go back and study the amount of pressure and the amount of outrage. Do y'all remember the fist bump? He did a fist bump. Do y'all remember the outrage over his fist bump with his wife? Do y'all remember the outrage over the color of his suit? We gotta go back and study and remember all the scrutiny and shit that this dude was under. They got rid of his deal with let me not get political. We're not supposed to get political. Let me stop. Not supposed to get political. I love all y'all, man. We all here. We all family. We all support each other. We know what's what. We know what's what. But the visionary, I'll say this. Let the deal go through so we can cloud your voice and comments. I will say this, visionary. Hey, thank you. Whoever just subscribed, I'm too blind to read it. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Wait, let me see. Somebody, I need to read that. Who subscribed? No matter what, it's giving access or giving more to the people that you're supposedly at war with. Like, oh yeah, it was the brown suit, Andre. It was the brown suit that they were outraged over. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. This is to us, our crew here. 35 people watching me. I'm up to 137 subscribers, I think. I don't think I can have members in this stuff yet, but soon to come. This is the new channel where we get to build it the way we want to build it, where we get to, please get active in the Discord. We need to get active in the Discord so that you guys can get in the Discord. I can bring you guys up, talk and whatever. It's our own shit, you guys. We're building our own shit here at Mr. Jason Rios on YouTube. We're building it. Y'all are building it. Look at us. Whatever we want to do, that's positive. No negative, not too much cursing, not too much negative. But we get to do. Hey, thank you, Louis, for dropping the back on Fig orange. Shout out to them. I ride with God. Catalyst coat. The catalyst coat. I don't know. That might be a little too heavy. The coat might be a little bit too much. The coat might be a little bit too much. But Catalyst Coat, get in the Discord, share videos, let's talk about things that are relevant to us so that we can talk about that shit on the lives. Right now, it's lives Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Tuesday and Wednesdays, we are on Society of Freedom with the podcast, Imperfect Perspective, the Syndicate. And I think we're going to be adding a Friday. I'm looking at working with a few other people and bringing lives to Fridays. Sorry, my bad. I'm looking at something. Yeah, they want you mad. It's all of the agenda. Yes, it's a narrative. They want you mad at who they want you mad at. Yes, of course. But you guys seen the tunnels in New York? Y'all see? I don't know if I'm not pulling that up on my first live. But y'all seen the tunnels in New York? They found more tunnels. Hey, Synth World, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Dude, I'm at 142 subscribers. This is my first live, you guys. I'm at 142 subscribers because of you guys. Like, oh man, you guys are amazing. Put us on. Hey, I don't want to do too much because they messed with my other channel for talking too much about it, and it like my videos weren't going out to you guys. You guys couldn't see it, the things that I was talking about, and they in the tunnels. What are they doing in the tunnels, and why are they so confident against the police? They are like not a worry in the world against the police. Like they like, yeah, this is what we do. Come get with the program, or don't. Icky Ricky. Hey man, not all of them. Hey, let's go. Tony Tone. Why you gotta be so gay? You look now doing an interview is equivalent to some of these incels as having sex with a man. You think that that's what happens when you have interviews? Damn. That outlook on life is diabolical. You equate interviews with FAWK somebody. Why are you even thinking about that about two other men? Now it's my turn. What? That's what you on? I think Tony been in the tunnels. Tony been in the tunnels with them boys for too long, man. Hey, do your thing, Ricky. Handle your candle. You know what comes first. Work, always handle your candle. You got to support your family and do what you got to do. Be smart and support how you can support, but it's all about work, man. Hey, the tribalism is crazy. Support what you support. Go watch what you watch. Go do what you do. But I am going to be me on all platforms and all things and move as a business owner and see the value in getting my word out to everybody. Even if it's just one person that gets the word of trying to be positive or trying to be, I don't care. We doing this, y'all. We going full throttle, full steam ahead, full head of steam. We making moves. What up, Nick? What's going on? What's happening with you? Hey, man, you know why. You know why. I mess with y'all. Nick Bags, Tony Toe, you listen to Aubrey. So look, you guys, we have our Kendrick fans, we have our Drake fans. Are you guys saying that you don't listen to any Drake? You don't listen to no Drake? Oh, there we go. That sharpened it up. I had to focus in. No Jumper interview was fired. Thank you. I have a mission I'm going to accomplish. I'm on a journey and being the catalyst. Who brought up the catalyst in the chat? God dog it. I need to give that person some flowers. Catalyst. Whoever brought up catalyst in the chat was the perfect analogy, comparison that I was thinking about, but not having the word. I listen to more Drake than Dot, but I like Dot more. So explain that to me. You like Dot more as a person? You like Drake's music more, but you like Dot as a person more. And that's, people are aligned with what they align with. Like you may relate more to Kendrick than you do relate to Drake, but you enjoy Drake's music more. But you know I'm Canadian. Hey, Ricky, we not judging over here, man. Dot has purpose versus it. This is what it is. Product versus purpose. And I can understand both that exist. Product exists. Purpose exists. Quality exists. Quantity exists. This is manufacturing. This is just, you have your Lamborghinis and you have your Ford Focuses. Lamborghinis may not sell as many as a Ford Taurus, But you got quality over quantity. Some are here to make money. A good movie to watch is Ford versus Ferrari, you guys. Ford versus Ferrari. God is spitting substance. That's what I'm saying. But you know what it is, though, you guys? Like, let me break this down. Tell me if you guys agree, or tell me if you guys think I'm like way off with this. Drake, I said this shit with Steph Curry and LeBron James. And I'm not going to do the colorism thing. I'm not going to do the color thing, but I'm going to do the athletic freak versus somebody that is similar in stature to you and that you think you can relate to because they're not some giant freak that's just muscles and 6'9". People related to Steph because they could see themselves being Steph. People now lean more that way than they did LeBron because they can't see themselves in being LeBron. They can't see themselves being 6'9", 245, dunking, but they can see themselves being an athlete that can shoot the lights out the gym and be of similar stature and be that in the gym. They can try to reproduce what Steph does in the gym. You can't try to emulate LeBron. Now, I use that same analysis or analogy or comparison to Drake and Kendrick. A lot of people, remember we said the scoring squares, but I'm not going to even call them the scoring squares. Just people who don't have, I don't know, I'm not going to say. Just people relate to Drake. They see themselves in Drake. They see themselves as somebody who came up at being a loser that's now the man. Okay, now I'm the man. Now I'm the man. I used to be a loser. Look, you could have been a loser and nobody takes you serious. And now, look at me. Look, I have all the money and they can relate to that. People can relate to Drake and it's I'm telling you, thank you for telling me I'm off, but I'm telling you, it's about what's relatable to the masses. What the masses, you know how many Asian kids I saw thinking they were Steph Curry and not LeBron James? Like you can relate. It's easier to relate to a 6'2" than it is to a 7 foot. People support where they see themselves. And not everybody sees themselves as growing up in Compton and growing up in the hood, but people do see themselves growing up in suburbia and growing up a nice life, but then still being accepted by the hood. That's some people's dream. No, Kendrick is the freak of nature, not Drake. Drake is Steph. Kendrick is LeBron. And growing up how he grew up and coming where he came from, people can relate. There's more people that can relate to a Drake story that support Drake, the cult followers, the cult supporters that support him no matter what. Hey, I listen to Drake. I wasn't never a loser. I don't relate to Drake, but I like his music. Some of his music I like. But what I'm saying is the masses of support, that's why. Steph took over the league. Do I ever think Steph was better than LeBron James? No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People relate to Drake. The masses. If you look at the population, what is our percentage of the population? 14%. 14% of the population. The other side of the population is supporting what they relate to. That's just math. Only Weeknd and Drake. You don't support Nickelback? You don't support Nickelback? Damn. And it's not to take anything from Steph or take anything from Drake. They're both great. But it just happens to be that more people can see themselves and relate to what they are. I look like, oh man, what are you saying I look like? I know what you're saying I look like. I know what you're saying I look like. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead. That was a good one. I know what you're saying. I look like fool. Brunson's nowhere near. Brunson's nowhere near the level of a Steph or a LeBron as in support right now. Like if you think like he has the support that Steph or LeBron has, not yet. Maybe one day, but that's far off. You got a ways to go. Who did I want to in basketball? I respected the dogs. Brunson is J. Cole. He's a part of the big three. He J. Cole. Brunson is dope. I'm not taking up from Brunson. Who did y'all relate to in basketball then? Who did y'all relate to in basketball? I feel like I related to, let me think. Let me for real think. I always liked the Ron Artest, the Dennis Rodmans, the Ben Wallaces, like the grimy hustlers, you know what I mean? Like the Matt Barnes. I always liked the fighters. It's I don't think it's no. Nick, I don't think it's racist. I think it's a little bit prejudiced. I think he might be a little bit D Wade, all run and gun. D Wade. Ooh, D Wade was cold, man. When you know a lot of people overlook. A lot of people overlook, and if he didn't get injured, it's two of them. That if they didn't get injured, they may have been Anthony Hardaway and Grant Hill. Grant Hill was special. I don't care what none of y'all say. AI, do y'all know AI was better? Allen Iverson, they say he was better at football than he was basketball. Was better at football than he was basketball. Brandon Roy. Then he got injured. Kmart, Kemp, Fortson, Larry Johnson, Jesus Shuttleworth. I used to see Larry Johnson play all the time when he was with the UNLV. My distant cousin is Stacey Augman. And so we used to go to the games all the time. I used to go to the Hawks games with Dominique Wilkins a lot. KD, you wanted to be KD, and that was the most outrageous player at the time. Like KD was just a build, was like, wait, what is this kid, man? Who was I about to bring up?
I know that I would have been a better player in football than I was in basketball. Football was my first love. You know what I mean? I never liked basketball. I thought basketball was soft. Football is just so competitive. Every down is important, regardless of what position you play. I just feel like
compete with
my
Aaron
versatility,
Brooks.
you know what I mean? Being able to play so many different positions. And having, I think more of an impact on the game because I was able to play on both sides of the ball and how effective I was at it. And I was getting better and better at it. And then when the situation happened with the bowling alley, when I came home, I was recruited by everybody in the country in both sports. And I had no more offers at all. And my mom eventually went up to Georgetown and begged my life. Coach gave me a shot and the rest is history.
That if you guys understand what he just said, because remember he got in trouble at the bowling alley, like the attempted M or whatever. He had everybody wanted him before that situation. After that situation, nobody wanted him. So that's how he ended up getting his scholarship in basketball because they, woo.
What if I told you one of the
Damn, you know what? Everything happens for a reason, though. Everything happens for a reason. And do you guys remember that when Iverson was in the league, they changed everything? Like they changed the dress code. They started making cats wear suits because they didn't like how real he was, how authentic to himself, braids and this and that. They were trying to legalize. You couldn't wear braids or you had to pay a fine. You if you didn't wear, remember you would have to wear a suit on the sideline. He changed a lot of shit. They didn't like what Iverson was. They didn't like what he was. They didn't like what he represented. The big shorts, the tattoos, this and that. They were trying to keep it marketable and keep it under wraps where, nah, this ain't hood. Oh, he was battling with Charlie Ward, or was it Aaron Brooks? They didn't like his mama braiding his hair while he's on the bench. If that ain't hood, I don't know what it is. Everybody came with their big ass suits. I mean, it was like ridiculous. We talking about practice? And this is the dude that would go toe to toe with Kobe. Now, first it was AI. Now we got Ja Morant. Oh, man. I ain't going to say that. I ain't going to put that on. Ja Morant got to get his stuff together, man. Oh, okay, Ohio. I was mentioning Ward as another NBA player who was better at football. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Sports has come a long way. I feel like being born in the 80s, we're a part of some cool shit where we got to see a lot of change take place. We saw the fight against us, the fight that they were having against us, and then them having to like concede and be like, we can't stop this motion. And they saw that, oh shit, this shit's making money. Let them be. Like, oh shoot. The suburban areas are not scared of them. The suburban areas love them. Oh, okay. Well, I thought we would get rejected. Nope. It's accepted. Everything us is accepted. Everything us is marketable, is promotional. They can promote it. Oh, Caitlin Clark. There we go. What was it going to say about Caitlin Clark? Good recall. Good recall, Callie. Good recall. You guys go ahead. I'm going to just put this up.
Never been called so many N-words and see you next Tuesdays and jealous.
For a basketball opinion.
Some of her fans are so unhinged, and I think it speaks to a larger issue of what's happening in our world today.
I'm not saying this about all her fans, but there is no question that there was a group of intentional people who used Caitlin Clark as their avatar to say all the shit about black women and all the shit about black people that they've always wanted to say.
These are all basketball opinions. Caitlin Clark clan have made it about race and made it about something that has nothing to do with what's happening actually on the court. We can't be afraid of a sycophant base because of what they are going to do or how they get together to troll and spam and call people on their phone.
Some anonymous person I do not know called my phone. I was with a friend. I was like, hey, answer my phone for me. And so she answered it. He was like, I just want you to know the FBI is tracking this call. I have an issue where I felt like I got doxxed And so I had to let the authorities know because I was getting some hateful, racist messages.
You want to silence us or you just want to be hateful? They're comfortable with finally being able to say the things they've always wanted to say under the guise of how dare you talk about our favorite player.
I don't know if you guys have seen the flopping and all the and ahs and all the ugly behavior on the court and complaining and the FUs and not listening to the coaches and this and that. And I'm not trying to only put her under the microscope, but there is a certain amount of shit going on in the background where they're not holding her accountable to behavior. And I feel like anything that other people do is horrible. Like, oh shit, this just happened. Look at what they're doing. I just pulled this up. I didn't see this yet. This is just randomly came up on Reddit. I pulled it in the internet. Let's see what this says. Hold on.
She's not the best player in the WNBA. She's not the best guard in the WNBA. She's not even the best guard from her college class because that's Paige Beckers, who plays for Dallas, who beat them in the season opener. This could be a situation where we look back on Caitlin Clark, and we're not going to look back on her like she's Michael Jordan. She's Jeremy Lin. This is just Linsanity. She's going to fumble this.
Now, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to let him say that. She's not Linsanity. I'm not gonna go that far and say she's Linsanity. Caitlin Clark is good. She's really good. But there's some attributes about her that I don't fuck with.
And it's because of two things. Who would have thought? She decided to roll up with Morgan Wallen. Morgan Wallen says the N-word liberally. Says it more than I do. And I'm black. And her bitching and moaning to the refs nonstop. But when we look back on this, we'll go, this girl had the world by the balls. She had everybody loving her. People who hate women's sports were tuning in just for her. And when we look at Jeremy Lin and look at her, we're going to find out that at the end of the day... No.
That is so over the top and disrespectful. I'm not shitting on Jeremy Lin. But comparing Caitlin Clark to Jeremy Lin is so off. I could get with the other shit and how she behaves and this and that and the people that got behind her or whatever, like they just gonna get, but comparing her to Jeremy Lin?
Exact same thing. For more...
No. Okay, I'll put up with the shit, like she's out of control or... And people saying that she's better than Chelsea Gray. Ah, dang it. What do y'all think about this? Hold on. Here we go. So I'm gonna show you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's look at this. Chelsea Gray, best point guard in the league. Some would disagree.
So many WNBA fans, front office, coaches, all the things have Chelsea Gray above Caitlin Clark when it comes to the point guard position. There is no argument for it. There's zero argument for it. And I say this with so much love to Chelsea Gray because I am a fan of hers. And I think that
y'all better call her out. Ohio and Cali, I'm looking at y'all young men. Y'all better call this girl out.
she's a great player, but she's not a better point guard than Caitlin.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCown.
Hey, Rachel, listen, number one, you are my homie. I respect everything you do. I have a few small corrections. if we could. First off, Rachel Demita knows her shit. She knows her basketball. She has a very intelligent podcast on Sirius XM that will tell you as much. She even did a 1v10 against Caitlin Clark haters, which I guarantee is not easy to do.
That's crazy.
But to say Caitlin Clark is...
Wait. Okay, Ohio. Why do you say Chelsea is not the best point guard in the league? Who's better than Chelsea? And we are not about to act like Caitlin Clark is not cold. We're not about to do that. Defense whack, bad attitude, but that don't take away from the fact that she is vicious. That's not. Chelsea, hey, we gonna take away from Chelsea because she plays with a great player? Come on, man.
Is a better point guard than Chelsea Gray. I'm just not gonna stand for it. So the WNBA put out their 2026 GM survey. 73% of them said that Chelsea Gray is the best point guard in the WNBA, and Caitlin Clark got 20%. Now, if you look at this asterisk down at the bottom, it says last year Caitlin and Chelsea were tied. So what happened? Number one, Chelsea Gray is known as the point guard. You don't get a nickname like that by accident.
Oh, she had to put so much on it. I mean, all the way around.
Did you know that Caitlin and Chelsea Gray have played each other 4 times, and Caitlin has not won a single game? If you want to take it a step further, for some reason, whenever Caitlin plays against Chelsea Gray, her field goal percentage dips dramatically. Caitlin shoots 33% from the field whenever she plays against Chelsea Gray. And whenever Chelsea Gray plays against Caitlin, for some reason, her field goal percentage goes way up. The last 2 times that the Fever beat the Aces was when Caitlin wasn't playing. Now, when you have a point guard, what matters most? I would say protecting the basketball. So let's look at turnovers, because my good friend Rachel conveniently left that out of her video. Now, you see that 2.4. That is what Chelsea Gray averages in turnovers for her entire career. 11 seasons, she doesn't average over 3 turnovers. Now, Caitlin Clark, unfortunately, averages 5.5 turnovers. And if
What did he say? 5.5 turnovers a game. That's your average as your point. Come on, man. Come on, man.
there's one thing we know about Caitlin Clark is she loves to turn over that basketball. Did you know that Caitlin Clark has not one but 2 games with 10 turnovers? 10 turnovers from your point guard. Did you also know that Caitlin Clark has more techs in her 2 seasons than Chelsea Gray's had in her entire career? Unfortunately, Caitlin's just not that strong with the basketball. You see that? Look, who just took that ball from her? That was Paige Beckers. Nobody's stealing the ball from Chelsea Gray. It's just not going to happen. Look, bro, they even said, who would you want taking the last shot? Caitlin isn't even on this list.
I do not understand why so many WNBA fans, front office, coaches, all the things have Chelsea Gray above Caitlin Clark when it comes to.
And I'm not going to say the mediocrity thing. Mediocrity is celebrated. But when it comes in a certain aspect, they want it to be the hype train. The hype train backs it up. The hype train is really good. Hype train ain't won no championships. Not saying she's not good. But the world was on its head when people were crowning LeBron James to be as great as he has become before he became this great. You can't deem him the best. You can't deem him the greatest. People deemed Caitlin the greatest before she won a championship, before she did anything of significant. Yes, she had great average. Yes, she was offensive lightning bolt. But they deemed her the greatest super early, and nobody batted an eye. But when they did it with LeBron, you can't king him. He's just this, he's this and that. What's up, man? Just ignore me, Victoria. I'm not bagging all her physical attributes. I'm not going to do that. But I'm just saying her behavior on the court is kind of crazy. And them deeming her the greatest and all that shit, to me, is just kind of crazy. They got AJ, yes. You taking Caitlyn over anybody in the WNBA? Caitlyn's your number one pick? No, they didn't rock with her because they knew basketball. People that rock with her don't know nothing about basketball. People that say Drake is the greatest rapper of all time really don't know much about rap. People that say Drake is the greatest of all time, Drake is their introduction to rap. When they say Drake can out-rap anybody, he's their introduction to rap. They were on the outside of hip-hop. He was their way into hip-hop. And so he's their god. He's their rap god. Number one pick is Asia, for sure. For sure, I understand that. Hey, if you guys aren't following or you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe. This is Mr. Jason Rios YouTube channel. This is my first live here. My first live here, and y'all here supporting me, man. I'm not going to forget who's here. I'm not going to forget y'all ever, man. You know, we the catalyst. We the catalyst. We're making changes around here, man. You can't pay me to watch a WNBA game. So you're not gonna watch the Angel Reese versus Caitlyn? You're not gonna watch the Angel Reese versus Caitlyn? Visionary, what are you saying that is so true? What is so true? What is so true, Visionary? What is so true? So turnover aside, averaging 20 and 7 is regular to me. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. I don't think Caitlyn is regular. I don't think she's the greatest. I think her defense needs a lot of work. I'm just saying, people that are Caitlyn's, a lot of Caitlyn fans never watch basketball. She's their introduction to basketball, and they're going to be a cult-like following, like, oh, you know what? We support Caitlyn. No matter what. No matter what, it's Caitlyn over everything. Drake over everything. Because they feel an obligation to support him because he's their introduction. He's their way in the circle. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they just got introduced to him. Their introduction to Drake is their introduction to rap. So we can't expect them to have like really great takes on that are unbiased. They're just biased. Doesn't mean that Drake's not great and that Caitlyn's not great. It's just that they have some biased opinions. James Harden is his defense sucks. So does Jokic's defense sucks too. And they put him on the top list. He won MVPs with bad defense. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. My bad. My bad. You guys. Man. There's so much shit to be mad about, and I don't want to talk about because I don't want to be in a mad mood. I just want to be cool, and I want us to enjoy ourselves. They wasn't trying to let... Oh, wait, what? Y'all not trying to let Tiana Taylor on the court? The land of no identity. The land of no identity. People dressed like a trucker, cowboy, motorcyclist, hitman, all in the same week. Hey, all that money Amari got you didn't get you on the court? All that money Amari gave you, it didn't get you on the court? Oh my God. I didn't even think about that shit. I literally did not even think about that shit. the ex-wife of a Knick player who's a star. Knick fans love him. You trying to get on the? Oh man, I don't know if I was. I know I would be hot. I'm glad. Never mind. Let me stop. Sorry, my ignorance almost took over. But not going to let it. Not going to get the best of me. Before we get to, we're going to stay here since we're with the Knicks. We're going to stay here. Did y'all see this guy? In the Robin. They can't take him out. Oh, shoot. They can't take him out. They try to trip him and everything. Nobody wants to stay and fight, though. Horrible behavior. Oh, that's what you get, old chump. That's what he gets. What did he do? That's what you get. Tore up your damn MCL. This is so ignorant. This is just for one fan. This is just for one fan. I don't know if I like Knick fans. I don't know. I don't know if I like Knick fans. This may, like, not just this incident, but it may have ruined my outlook on Knick fans, man. Those aren't the best Knick fans, you know what I mean? Of course, but then when he got outside, I think he had more fades outside. They couldn't see. Torrizi, drop the video in the Discord. Oh, did he sit him down? I think he sat one guy down. Boom. Just with a straight right. Boom. That's gold. Hit him with the straight right. Boom. 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 That's the boom. Hey, let me tell you something real quick, man. I'm not the biggest guy in the world. 205, 210 at the most. When you are fighting a big dude that's just like base is 245 to 270, you got to watch out for just those. You have to watch out for everything because you'll think just a little poke like that, just a little, that's also 250 pounds. It's probably like a 65-pound, 60-pound arm, maybe 50-pound arm, just coming like on your chin. You got to watch out for everything with those big dudes. That's why you don't play them too close. You move, you in there, you quick, and you in and out and not doing too much because just this little And they could come down with it. They don't even have to know how to fight. They could be like, but it's just a heavy, that shit. You don't be the dude that gets dropped by the guy getting beat up by 10 other people. You the one who got dropped by the dude fighting 10 people. You the one that just happened to get dropped. That's the worst. They got me in the back of an unmarked police car. If you see any videos of me, send them. Them young men were too scared to fight me one-on-one. And even when they jumped me, ain't ish happened. The police had to save them. Tell Knicks fans they cootie. Big W, big win for this guy. Big win for that guy. He did it for the love of the trade. You don't want to grab them. One time I fought a dude that was in high school. Fought a dude that was like 6'8", 300 pounds. Silliest fight, silliest reason to fight. Dumbest shit, stupid stuff. And I'm winning. I'm getting the best. But then some stupid reason I got too close and like went with the headlock, was like boom. And all he did was like, he just like did like this, like an animal, like, ah! And one of those elbows hit me in my rib. Didn't act like it was nothing at the time, but for the next month, my ribs were toe up. I think I probably had a broken rib, but didn't tell nobody. Didn't tell my dad, my parents. You just don't spend too much time in close quarters with a big person like that. Because if they just pick you up and toss you, throw you down, it's too much. Did it for the love of the trade, man. Okay. So, let's talk about the Ha Davis thing, you guys. Hey. How much I pull him down? Let's talk about Ha Davis, man. We talked about it briefly on one of the lives last week where he went on the Shannon Sharp show and then telling everybody that he let his wife be with another man in front of him at a swingers party, and the man he let his wife be with commenced to dog railing her out of this world where he said it was a catastrophe because he would never be able to do that to his wife, and what he saw was hurtful to his eyes because of whatever. Because of what was being done and how it was being done. And he admitted that on the Shannon Sharp thing, on the Shannon Sharp show. That's something that I don't reveal. Also, that's something that I don't talk about because there's also another party involved that you love, your person. You shouldn't put out information, divulge information that they haven't okayed or greenlighted. Like, yeah, you can talk about it, so it's all good. So after that, he did an apology. Sorry if I hurt you. They took a joke and made me look crazy. Sometimes being a comedian don't always translate. My love for you stronger than anything. I'm sorry I hurt you. This was never for you. This interaction right here makes me think like she don't really. You guys should look at it. I don't like the energy. She's like, nah. That's nor here nor there. Oh, didn't mean to stop it on that. That's nor here nor there. So he had to do an apology for revealing that information and saying, so I guess he got in trouble or whatnot. Did he really get arrested for domestic? Wait. Wait, hold on. Oh. Did not know this. Did not know this. Sorry for this, man. Like, that's not cool. Haha Davis released after domestic violence arrest reacts in Instagram video. Ha Davis joined Drewski and comedians being talked on the internet this past weekend, though their reasons were vastly different. 32-year-old personality reported released after being arrested for domestic violence allegations and reacted in an Instagram video. Davis was taken into custody on Friday and booked. Damn.
If I don't want to sit with you, I'm gonna go sit over there.
Go ahead. Why not?
First time traveling with this man. This is the first time he traveling by himself though too.
I just took my uniform off. First of all, I work there. You can't keep reporting people that work at the job. Okay? If you mad, don't put it on our system. My cleaning crew, they don't play like that. Let me get 2 napkins.
Something about her energy is jump off a little. Like, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. Something about the energy is a little bit jump offy. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then there's one more video. Hold on.
And I know I had.
Just me. I'm not making. Well, you know, he's a comedian. He's a comedian. I'm not him. I'm not rich. I'm not famous. So, you know, but this kind of shit.
Wow, look at this freaky ass tag team getting ready to go out. She done put cheetah print on like I won't call every lion I know and had them tear that club up. Cause girl, you know this gun's super fat. You not finna have my heart hurting all night. Come get in the bed, please. Then they got heels on so they can see every nigga in the club. It's gonna be a different type of heel when niggas get put in the hospital. Y'all better keep it cute. Even the dog can tell y'all finna be on bullshit. They in here practicing shaking ass for other niggas. Y'all not about to get drafted to nobody's section from this house. They in here trying.
But you still putting your wife out there on video of her doing that. Like, that's your wife. You putting that out of her showing her best parts, and like, you just building the suspense for other niggas. Like, oh, I can't wait to take that down. I'm gonna try him, try her.
Trying to twerk, and I'm finna be at work. That club don't even know they hired an extra security guard tonight. I know damn well this weasel ain't in here driving the boat. You can't even swim. She got her head all the way back. She trying to get drunk. Her neck in here falling off the bone. Then she going out with hippopotamus esophagus. She gonna have to stop coming around here. You ain't finna fuck my family up.
What up, bro? We in your section tonight? I know you got the bottles. We outside. Where we at?
Who the fuck is this dead man on the phone?
I don't want to judge her. I'm not judging.
Talking about a section. He gonna need a C-section to get them bullets out of him when I'm done with him.
Yeah.
Nigga, I kill people.
Ooh, that nigga about to have us so fucking lit. Oh my God.
My heart can't take this shit. Ain't nobody going nowhere. I'm finna go change the locks from the outside.
I told y'all about that kind of comedy, the weak, the getting used, the beat up, stepped on and used, and the cut kind of energy a little bit.
Shit. The only club they finna be going to is Sam's Club. Y'all finna cook and stay home. Cause somebody just took my engine. She might as well go get in the bed cause the night is over. And your friend can get her ass in the middle.
Babe. Can you move the car, please?
Oh, I ain't even got my keys on me.
Okay, it's cool. We can take over.
You can't stop this boofing bottle, mama.
Wait. I'm gonna take y'all.
Ain't no nigga blowing my girl back out tonight but me. Club man, yeah, that's me.
What does that say? What does it say? What does it say? He is funny. No, no. Don't get me wrong. Ha Davis is funny. He has very funny skits. He was the funniest to me. Then Drewski came along. Before Drewski, it was Ha. Those are the only two I really thought was funny. The other people, I don't really think they was that funny. But that energy and that shit and the way, I'm telling you, I don't know, I might be reading too much into it, but this your wife? You still putting it on blast? You know what I mean? Like what's going on? You did do that with her. You did do that at her. So when he's saying like blow her back out, you saw her get her back blown out. Like, I don't know about that. Just another, but was that what Paul Pierce was talking about? Is this what Paul Pierce was talking about? Maybe so. Maybe so. Hey, Torreezy, he kept bringing up back on Fig and Spody Face. Like, I can't react to the whole damn interview, the whole thing. Like, I need a clip or something to react to. I can't react to the whole shit. Visionary Star is not comedy because he went on Shannon Sharp and said that it did happen. And then he did afterwards have to apologize on his thing to his girl. Also, domestic violence right after the video. This is exactly what Paul Pierce was talking about. So you let somebody hit your chick that ain't never hit your chick, and you done hit your chick 4,000 times. There is an inspiration to hitting another cat's chick, as in I'm about to ruin your relationship. Reezy a Fugazi. It's clout chasing. That's the sacrifice. Sacrificing this girl. I'm telling you, I'm kind of reading the energy. I'm trying not to, but the shit is a little off to me. Damn, we got a lot. There's so many things to talk about, but I got to get out of here because I got to take Xander to practice. Oh man, we're not gonna pull it up. We're not gonna pull it up, but I'm gonna ask you guys. Did you guys see the thing? Oh shit, it's two things I want to bring up. Did you guys see the thing about the man from Texas in Colombia and what he was doing with the underage children on the balcony in front of everybody? People be going to these third world countries and really just doing whatever the hell they want to do. On the balcony in front of everybody as if it wasn't a problem. I'm not going to pull up the video. I'm not going to do that or anything like that and see the reaction of the people. But they was on him. But he was on the balcony with a 7-year-old. And then they went into the room and there was another young kid younger than 7. Younger than 7. This is what I do. Dude from Texas, out there in Colombia. That little passport, bro, and traveling the world shit. I'm skeptical. Skeptical of it. Then, oh shoot. I just saw something that I did not want to see. Wow. I don't bungee jump, y'all. I don't skydive. I don't bungee jump. I don't do none of that shit. Where were they at? After falling 40 meters from the so-called skeleton bridge in Limeira in Brazil. during a rope jumping activity. Reports from Brazilian authorities, they forgot to tie her up to the rope. They just threw her off the bridge. I did not even want to see that. I'm not bungee jumping. I'm not skydiving. If it's not a need for my life, if I'm not training for something like my life, that this is what we have to do, or no, I'm not doing it. I'm not. That's why I'm against all that bungee like that, that life-threatening shit for fun. No, I'm not doing any of it. None of it. I'm not doing none of it. If it's just for fun, I'm good. Now, if we're training for shit missions and this and that, and we got to do this because our life is dependent on it, and yeah, okay. But just to go pay somebody $75 to tie me up to a rope that they might forget, nah, dude. I'm not doing. And also, third world countries, I'm not doing anything. The most I did, me and my wife went to Escadet in Mexico. Bomb ass resort, bomb thing, like super amazing. And we went underwater with some fucking big ass fishbowl over our head to go watch a dolphin underwater, where you hold on to a rail with this astronaut helmet on, and you holding on to a rail. You have this weighted thing on, and you holding on to a rail while oxygen is going into this fishbowl. And then they coerce this dolphin to come perform in front of you, like moving around and standing up and doing. I don't even know if you guys know how big a dolphin is when you're in the water with it up close like this. The motherfucker was like 9 feet tall. I looked at my wife and I was like, oh yeah, this is the last dumb thing we'll ever do. Never, like, especially out here, what if something goes wrong? This thing is 9 foot muscle. If it decides to just, so I don't ever do anything. That was the last dumb thing I ever did. I'm not doing anything in third world countries. I'm not doing nothing in first world countries besides walking and enjoying the sights. Torizi, ain't nobody meeting, so there's no even need to even say that in the chat. Ain't nobody meeting up. Ain't nobody doing nothing. You in the chat and going back and forth. It's not a big deal. It's just a back and forth for the chat. No big deal, man. Nobody's that mad. Nobody should be that mad about some shit in the chat. Yeah, poor lady, man. Prayers out to her getting thrown off a bridge by 3 men who didn't tie her up. It's over. Ain't no meetups and none of that. How is this the first live on this nice new channel? And we already threatening each other. We can't get through a live without threatening each other. Come on. It's just it said meet him on Normandy. Ain't nothing gonna happen. There's been one fight out the chat, and I forget what that dude's name was. The comedian or whatever his name was, Alvazo or some shit. Aldo or some shit. I forget what that fool's name was. Oh man.
Your son was a Goliath. Porn industry.
So we know that we know Jet Metcalf called Carmelo Anthony a watermelon felon. And he was trying to use it in context like, oh, get mad about this because I'm racist. So I'll say something racist. Like, this dude is off the chain. But this is Charleston White.
You didn't take your wife. You lost her, you fucking short, fat, pudgy, small, dick, angry man. This fucker died from a pencil poke. They come from a loving mother. Their mother did everything they can to distance themselves from that fucking man that we see on TV talking without his family. See the difference between this little short Fred Flintstone motherfucker.
Oh, Apollo is live?
He's alone.
Oh, shoot.
Angry.
This is the last
no
video.
Support system. But he got a new truck thanks to Austin Metcalf's death.
I was trying to go
Fucking
live
New
until they
York.
went live.
But you know who don't see him around? He don't have a wife. He don't have a girlfriend. He don't have a brother. He don't even have a son that hugs him to show that someone's comforting him. You know how miserable he got to be? He's worse than Carmelo. Because Carmelo is surrounded by a support system. I got a Muslim nigga that run the prison where he's at right now. Been down there 27 years. He's protected. It's going to take a guard to kill him. Won't no inmate do it. I guarantee it. Metcalf, when I look at you, where's your wife, buddy? Who's wiping your tears? Who's jacking your dick? Who's washing your clothes while you so angry about the niggers?
I don't even know if I could watch this. I can't even watch. I don't even know if I could watch Charleston White. I don't know if I can watch Charleston, man, because he be saying some wild stuff that I don't want to, I got to be careful. Hey, shout out to us, man. Shout out to us going live. Shout out to us doing our first live over here. I know it was a little later in the day. I wanted to go live before Apollo. Apollo is live right now. I'm gonna head over there, jump in the chat and check out MacWap and what they got going on. Shout out to everybody over here, man. Cool Dad Car Care Cash is in the building. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in here that support. Thank you guys. Please leave a comment in the comment section once this goes off, or if you can right now. But please leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the page. This is Mr. Jason Rios, and this is where we're going live with Coffee with Rios, man, and just live reactions and things like that. And send things to the Discord. If you don't have the Discord, let me find the Discord real quick. You find the Discord, and then I'm going to invite you guys over. If you guys aren't in the Discord, please get the Discord. Drop videos over there. R Files, the main chat, conspiracies, R Files, main chats, or any videos you guys want me to react to. I'm going to start doing reaction videos. And we're going to go live like that, man. We're going to keep it active and trying to do more things over here on this channel that's just Rios based, and send things in the Discord. This is the Discord. Please go over there. If you guys aren't following, I took out like the things where people couldn't follow or I had to accept. Go follow, go jump in the chat and leave some videos or messages, whatever you got to do, man. We're trying to be more active and more engaged. You guys are the bomb. I'm Rios. I'm out. This is Coffee with Rios, where we're going live on Mr. Jason Rios. My other page is Society of Freedom. That's where we have our podcast, but it's all love all the time. You guys go out there, be great, man. Go have a good time. Enjoy the Apollo, and I'm going to get out of here, man. Thank you to everybody, man. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. Not in the chat, but in the comment section. Even if it's just a salute, a thumbs up, a coffee, please go in there and leave a comment. Thank you, guys, and I'll reply. You guys have a good one. We out.